A warm welcome back to the Forensics Detailing channel. I'm a bit man-flued out, guys, so forgive me. In today's video, we're going to be doing a comparison of Carpro WheelX. Primarily a look at this because it's new to us, but we're going to be comparing it to perhaps the best rival product in this class, which is Bilt Hamber auto wheels. What are both these products? Well, they're fallout removers slash wheel cleaner. So let's just read the product claims. WheelX, a powerful one-step wheel cleaner, efficiently removes all dirt and contaminants. Effortlessly removes dirt, brake dust, oil, grease and more. Safe on painted, powder-coated chrome wheels and Carpro coatings. Let's have a look. They've got the relevant health and safety instructions there. Let's have a look at the instructions because Carpro can be prone to the odd typo, but let's hope this is good. Spray WheelX generously on a wheel well, brake caliper, allow to dwell and react for 1 to 2 minutes. Do not allow it to dry. If necessary, agitate it with a detailing brush, wheel mitt or flat spot brushes, yes. Rinse thoroughly within 5 minutes. Good instructions with the key points there of not letting it to dry. And here's a warning, don't use it on bare aluminium because it may discolour, chalk it up, cloud it up. Very interesting. Do not use it in direct sunlight because it will dry out very quickly. Good instructions for me. Professional bottle, doesn't leak, uses a Veiler trigger, which are pretty good quality as well. And they used to use those toe coals that leak. So they've moved over to the Veilers, I believe. Yeah, they have. And yeah, probably a better trigger. Now, just an important point. So these wheel cleaners typically contain surfactants, alkaline or acidic. I believe these ones are acidic. I believe these ones are more alkaline. And the fallout remover thioglycolic acid, which is the material which turns the embedded rust component of the brake dust purple and dissolves that away in water. Now, because of that shrinking of the embedded fallout, that makes that fallout gets stuck in paintwork or clear coat. So primarily fallout removers are good for dislodging fallout from paintwork and painted surfaces, or you can use them on glass. With bare metal and particularly aluminium, the materials in this product can cause it probably to cloud up, so you don't use them. Jesus, I'm struggling today. So it's just important to understand that. I want to do a price comparison now of these two products, guys. This comes in 500 ml, but we don't have to compare that because Carpro give you a litre of it for £20.99. This product here, a litre of it, costs £14.95. So really £21 versus £15. So what is that, guys? Is that about a 30% increase in price for the WheelX? But when we go up to the bulk price, it's more comparable. It's £50 for 4,000 ml, which translates to £62.50 for 5 litres. And the Bilt Hamber product is around £60 for 5 litres. So at bulk price, they're very similar. Bilt Hamber do also do 25 litres. They do 25 litres in all of their offerings. They do, I think, sell a lot of that volume. So there are a lot of people that really might want the products on an industrial scale, like a car wash place, that want them in these huge volumes. So it's good. I wonder, you could probably get the Carpro in those if you contacted them, I'd imagine, but don't quote me on that. But anyway, a rough comparison is that the Bilt Hamber product is more cost effective. Both of these products do not state that they can be diluted. So the price comparison is based on using them as instructed. There's not enough of a difference there for me to care on bulk price. So if I liked either of these products, I could buy either of them in bulk and the price difference is negligible. Generally, fallout wheel remover, a litre of it is a good amount for a guy at home. And that price difference would make me more likely to buy the Bilt Hamber auto wheels because it's £6 cheaper, roughly. Now, performance. Interestingly enough, Carpro have a fallout remover called INX, which is one of few fallout removers which, when I tested it about 5 or 6 years ago, could match the Corosol, which is Bilt Hamber's other fallout remover, non-wheel cleaner fallout remover if you like, could get very close to matching the reaction speed on embedded paintwork contamination to Corosol. Now, Carpro say on their website that WheelX is slightly less powerful, I believe, from a fallout remover point of view. And I wish, really, it wasn't, because that's something that I test. Now, I'll overlay you on either side, both products sprayed on to a alloy wheel on my Golf, and left to react for 2 minutes. We can't go longer than 2 minutes without breaking the WheelX instructions. We don't need to go longer than 2 minutes with this one because it always reacts fully by that time anyway. So we've got 2 minutes worth of side-by-side footage of reactivity. What I will say is, once again, the Bilt Hamber product from a fallout reactor point of view seems to react quicker and a more vivid, stronger purple than the Carpro. Let me just choose my words quickly though. I haven't overlaid the data yet. This reacted quickly, but it didn't react as strongly. So there was quite a quick change of colour, but then it didn't go so vivid and it didn't continue reacting. It was almost like it spent the TGA very quickly. So there's the TGA portion of it was good, but then it stopped. Whereas that reacted perhaps quicker, more vivid, and just kept churning out purple. And there was more reaction. The more purple you get, that's the more rushed, turning into an alternative oxide. So you can use it as a good marker. So, and then when we did a side-by-side test, on the same alloy wheel, 10 squirts, indeed, it confirms really to me that the Bilt Hamber product is a more powerful fallout remover component. However, these are really wheel cleaners. And what I noticed, and what I can tell you, is neither of these products can remove very heavy, stubborn, baked on brake dust that tends to go a little bit bronze, and that's not rust. Like, it goes bronzy, and it just won't remove that. Neither of them will. You need a stronger acidic wheel cleaner to get that off. There was more of that golden stuff on the Bilt Hamber side, but there was more of it to begin with. Neither of them can remove it. So they're not, they do not replace the need for an acidic wheel cleaner as a professional detailer. But as maintenance products, these are as powerful as you can get for non-purpose acidic cleaners. Because this is acidic, but it's not really a full-on acidic wheel cleaner in its own right, or it would be able to remove those. But here's the good news, because in terms of how well it cleans the wheels, the Carpro product, even though it's slightly thinner and it doesn't feel as rich as the Bilt Hamber product, it slices through dirt. And it's just, there's less drama, there's less foaming, there's less of a rich feel to it, but that acidic cut really does just smash its way through the brake disc, and like, you're not having to work that hard with the brush to get back to a really clean alloy wheel. So I thought this was a fantastic wheel cleaner, really good actually. The problem is, this is a pretty fantastic wheel cleaner as well. But I'd say there might be a slight advantage in the acidic formulation with WheelX. So, does WheelX take the top spot over Bilt Hamber auto wheels as a fallout remover wheel cleaner? Oh, geez. I'm going to say possibly no. If Bilt Hamber is a 9 out of 10 product, why isn't it a 10 out of 10? Because I think someone's going to come along and beat that £60. Don't think anyone's ever going to beat that price with the same quality. But someone might be able to beat that £60 and come along with something that is virtually as good as the Bilt Hamber, maybe cleans the wheel as well as the Bilt Hamber, matches them on their 1 litre price, and beats them on their bulk price. Then they could get a 10 out of 10. So I would say perhaps the auto wheels, in my opinion, is like a 9 out of 10. And the WheelX product is like an 8.5 out of 10, but a very potent wheel cleaner. How would this product really blow me away? It would have been able, as an acidic formulation, to get rid of that stuff that I'm jabbing at that won't come off, that needs a stronger acid. If it could put more of a dent in that, then that would be really impressive. There would have to be a trade-off because it would need to be a strong acid to do that. And again, if its 1 litre price could come down a little bit and match this, then you're getting into that 9 or 10 out of 10 category. Carpro, phenomenal brand generally. They're a brand which I tend to, if you go down my shelf, if you see a product from a brand on my shelf, it means they've won some tests usually. And I felt that Carpro Pearl was perhaps one of the best, most versatile dressings, tyre dressings, interior dressings, leather dressings, plastic and trim dressing, anything dressing other than paintwork. You use it for anything. It was a really versatile, concentrated product, and when it's concentrated, they tend to win. So they're a brand that I regard very highly, and they're a brand that don't always come top in my rankings, like I've mentioned before. Whenever they don't, and I criticise the brand, because sometimes they've had labelling issues, their attitude to criticism is as good as it gets. Like, their attitude as a brand is first class. There's no BS with them. There's no burner account activity, you know, telling me I'm Satan because their product isn't number one. You know, they are a very responsible, mature brand that conduct themselves with top integrity, which is important for me as well. And that makes me confident to carry on reviewing their products. Very, very good. Knocking on the door of greatness. Worth a try, in fact. Yeah, fallout removers are interesting, aren't they? Because you know I'm kind of like a bit of a cheapskate, so I tend to clean my wheels with an APC concentrate. You know, my wheels, that wheel there is dirty for me, and it probably looks clean on camera. That's roughly as dirty as I'll let this get, you know. And it just needs a little bit of detergent and a brush, and an APC can do it. That Golf, I don't clean it properly. I only clean it for these test videos, and I never even do it properly. I just, you know, I just poke around. That needs proper cleaning. If I got that Golf alloy clean properly with an acid, took the wheels off, got the acid all around the barrel and let it soak, and really poked it with an elaster brush, scrubbed away at it, clayed it, it wouldn't be worth it because the paint's already knackered on it. What am I preserving? Coated it with a coating, because that really does make a difference. And then every week clean it, or every 2 weeks or whatever. If you get it completely dirt free and protected, you can use a shampoo or you can use an APC to do it. If you're a pro and you're going to do an alloy wheel which is absolutely knackered and hasn't been cleaned for 2 years, you need a nasty, strong acid to really attack this stuff, and you'd use it once to get you back. These products for me are the middle ground for either your professional detailer that's cleaning something that he's cleaned 2 months ago and it's done a fair few, it's got a lot of brake dust on it and you want a bit of kick, you know, and your APC or your shampoo isn't going to get it clean, but they're not quite as powerful or dangerous to use as acids. Acids can, because they're corrosive, they can promote oxidization and rust in steel components, in bare brake discs. They can break down, if you're spraying all acid in there and it falls over all of the rubbers in your bushes, you know, your suspension arms, they can degrade them a bit. They sit there on those kind of plastics, and they're just very strong. There's always a trade-off with something that acids shrink, you know, mineral deposits, which are hard, and they shrink ferrous components. So you think how strong they are to be able to do that, what they'll do to rubber and soft plastics and things like that. They're literally kind of melting them. Not literally, but literally degrading them heavily. So you have to be very careful. So hopefully this is a useful video for you. Very useful for me. Very good stuff. Worth checking it out. But ultimately, it's been a really good slugfest between these two. This one's outslugged it with the fallout remover element, and you can see that. You can see what I'm basing that on. But this one might have got a few very powerful shots in with how it actually tackles dirt because of that acidic function. Very good wheel cleaner, that is. I love the fact you can tell it's acidic because you're not getting all that kind of surfactant foaminess, but it's still slicing through the dirt really effortlessly, which is good. It takes away the need for you to keep going over the same bit and scrubbing it and scrubbing it and scrubbing it again. It's just cutting through it. So really good. Okay, thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try any more wheel removers and fallout removers and all that sort of stuff. Wheel removers. Oh, he's getting old. He's getting old. Adios, guys. See you soon. Doug.
Holding on to what I knew, but the moment's gone. Where was I when